Desperation hangs in the air. One team looking to advance to the next round. The other looking to force a game 6. What will happen? These are the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. A quick check now at the starting lineups for both teams. And one of the guys we'll be seeing in this one, James Harden.
Yeah, Harden is really an instant offense type guy. Kevin, he's been a role player off the bench the last couple of years, but it seems like he's ready to emerge into a star. He's instant offense when he comes into the game.
And Steve, it's not just because Harden can get hot in a hurry. It's also because he can find ways to get the shots he wants. And he isn't just a catch-and-shoot guy. He knows when to put it on the floor, create some space, and then pull up for the 2. He's also a better passer than advertised.
A look at Chicago. Well, there is a buzz, guys, in this building right now as they hold a 3-1 game advantage in the series. They want nothing more than to deliver the big win to a very deserving crowd.
And, Kevin, their fans are going to welcome them home with style. They want to see this series come to an end tonight. And with the 3-1 series edge, I think that's probably what's going to happen.
Probably is a good word in this situation. They did what they needed to get back home with a chance to close it out in front of their fans. But if they can't do it, they'll have to go back on the road for Game 6. And this series could take on a whole new texture.
Al Harden, after the missed 3 from Lawson, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Guys, I caught up with Doc Rivers for a minute. What they need to do to stay alive in this series is simple. He told me it all comes down to team basketball. He said sometimes they have guys that put it all on themselves to win a game, and that simply can't be the case tonight. Getting everyone involved is the only way they'll get where they need to go. Let's see if it happens, gentlemen.
And thank you, Doris. Now here's Richmond, following the miss by DeRozan.
And their lead takes another little bump up.
Boy, I tell you, they got to be feeling better and better about this game.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kevin. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. The 76ers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. And stolen by Lawson. Shot to stop the run. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on James Harden.
Well, we'll see if that shot breaks things open a little bit. It's been a slow start.
Hopefully that gets them on the right track here, Steve.
Hit his leg. And the official saying it was kicked. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. The shot's good from Sampson.
And they're on fire. They've made 4 straight shots to get this thing going. Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into very serious foul trouble early in this game.
And the 76ers making a change here. Number 32.
Oh, my goodness. What a huge play.
Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He goes deep into his bag of tricks there.
I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that again.
Milton defended by Ball. Gets it to go.
5 buckets without a miss. That's a fantastic start.
Number 32. He's covered by Richmond. Offensive rebound. Pass to Ball. Got a piece of it. One-on-one fast break. Richmond right side. And they cash in right away with a quick shot. Richmond's got his second bucket of the night.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Yeah, the shots have been falling, that's for sure. The offense really in a good groove.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. And time for a look at the 2K leaderboard. From downtown, this group of shooting guards was locked in all throughout the regular season. The 76ers leading by 8. Milton defended by Ball. Passes it to Sampson. And that'll be Philadelphia as it goes out of bounds. 76ers retain possession.
Maybe Maybe a low percentage pass, but it still nearly got through.
I like it, though. I mean, it's an aggressive play. Heads up defending, deflected away.
5 on the clock. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Great job. Took it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left them no choice but to foul there.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And no good on the second free throw. So he goes 0 for 2 there. 3 on 3. He dishes it to DeRozan. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. For the finish, throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rip.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just a tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
Milton, Lawson defending. Ball's knocked loose. And stolen by Lawson. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul call. He'll shoot free throws. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. That's good from Lawson. And he makes both free throws.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
Number 22, Lawson defending. It's stolen by Lawson. Unbelievable. Do that.
Complete disregard for human life and his own safety. Pulling a move like that.
He just couldn't help himself, could he?
Right between the eyes, as somebody I know might say.
Now here's DeRozan. After the miss from Sampson. The game now all-time. DeRozan's got his second bucket.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
And the pass to Sampson. And the shot falls short this time.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there.
Here's Ball. And so he owns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, I do too, and I think they're also getting some good looks in transition, doing a nice job of running the floor.
Bulls making a switch here. Vucevic is checked in. Philadelphia with the ball, trailing by 2. Shot denied. Number 32. He's covered by Richmond. He feeds it to DeRozan. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Ball to pass to Vucevic. Just 5 to shoot. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. They come off a real tough loss on Wednesday.
Yeah, given how they performed offensively that day, guys, they really have no chance.
Yeah, and the frustration just... Oh, how about that basketball man? Beautiful. Wow.
Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Boy, smooth and graceful. How about the hang time? That's impressive.
A 3, Richmond, and that one's good. Richmond's got 8 points.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
And it's blocked by Richmond. Hero defended by Vucevic. Number 22, Lawson defending. Outside for Richmond. Number 22, defended by Ball. Knocked loose on the wing, Richmond. The 3, another 3 for Philadelphia.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
Puts up a three. DeRozan's shot is good. DeRozan's got 9 points.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they built this lead for themselves here.
Number 22, Austin defending. And here's the fast break. Goes up. The fast break ends at the rim with the jam. Tremendous stuff from a guy, Clark, we think more of for his passing.
Yeah, but he's got tremendous leaping ability and a surplus supply, too.
Well, that's a great aggressive move and 2 big points, too.
Number 22. They get it back, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
You know, Kevin, he never gives up on a play. That's what I love about him. He just one of those guys who will bring effort and energy the entire 48 minutes.
And it's his scrappiness, Steve, that also makes him a special player.
Oh, look at that.
That is a
Bring him down the house. The spinorama, kind of like he's in the washing machine. Do you know what kind of athlete he has to be to pull off that 360?
remarkable, truly remarkable.
Let's call it the agitator.
Yeah, I like the nickname, Clark. You may be onto something with that one.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. The Bulls have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. Fast break. Here comes Chicago.
Give him his badge as a charter member of the High Flyer Club.
I think he's president of that club.
Did they have a vote for that, guys? Late reaction from the defense, and he's always going to make good on that.
And there's the feed to Jones. A stupendous finish in traffic. Jones has got his first 2 points.
What a start to this game. The offense is both dominating.
Tell you what, feels like a game on the playground. Forget about defense, just keep firing.
And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Now let's take this chance to break out the list of the NBA's top free throw shooting teams in the regular season. The Bulls third.
Well, I tell you what, Kevin, when you have numbers like this from the line, your coach is not only satisfied, but he's confident. Sure, there are some guys whose numbers help offset the weaker shooters, but overall, this has been a solid team from the line.
And that one's good. Now it's a 6-point Chicago lead.
These defenders are not putting up much of a fight on the interior. It's been embarrassing. That's 10 consecutive points allowed in the lane.
And that's not the kind of streak you want to have if you're playing defense.
Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Big time is right, Clark. A lot of momentum here offensively.
Number 12. Another 3 for Chicago. There's 21 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Knocks it loose. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Here's Vucevic. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Vucevic has got 5. They need this and get it to go. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. And we're back here at Game 5 with more action about to get underway. And the Bulls guys have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Out. Impressed with their transition game, guys. They really got out and ran the lanes.
Yeah, they did. I mean, no better way to get easy buckets than through fast breaks.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers. Outside, George. No good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Jones kicks to Vucevic. Number 12. Another three for Chicago.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Harden the pass to Sampson. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. He's got 8.
The soft finger roll is just one of the many finishing moves he has in his bag of shot making.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. Chicago shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And free throw, good for Vucevic. And Philadelphia making a change here. Good on both.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Lays it up and banks it in. The Bulls leading by 14. Dragic left side. Dishes it to Vucevic. Stolen. And they're pushing it up. Here's Milton. And he finishes the break with a lay-in.
And he will take the ball right into the teeth of the defense.
Lane passes to Drummond. It's rebounded by Sampson.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
It's stolen by Dragic. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. For Chicago, they have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
Well, it's a nice job of really making the most of their opportunities.
Sampson, and it's sent back by Drummond. Lane passes to Dragic. To the middle, deflects the pass. To the inside. Harden against Dragic. Off his leg. And the refs whistling a kick ball. And the 76ers call time here.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. They get a hand on it. Hit his foot. And they're saying he kicked the ball. Kicks it out to Harden. Pass to Sampson. Working on Drummond. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, close, but I didn't think he got on balance quickly enough.
And it's hard to draw charges as quick as players are at this level. That's not an easy bit of work there.
Tipped away. And stolen by Drummond. All alone. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark powering the dunk.
Guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
The shot's good from Sampson.
You know, they've been so effective when they've been able to get the ball inside.
Some real shortcomings from this defense. I mean, they've given up 5 straight looks in the paint.
Dragic gets the bucket.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Milton, who's guarded by LaRusso. It's Harden with the drive. Outside, George. Offline with his 3.
Kevin, just enough presence to bother that three-point attempt there.
Well, for a guy that shoots like he does, I mean, I'd say that is an easy look.
And Dragic gets it to go on the assist by Drummond. Dragic has got 4 this quarter. The 76ers trail by 18. Knocked away and out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
We've seen a lot of silly plays like that out of them today. Just way too many.
Russo, the pass to Vucevic. Here's Drummond. Nice defense from Sampson.
Hey, the defense was right there, just waiting, doing a nice job of anticipating that play.
Steve, every team needs tough interior defense to be successful.
Releases, and he knocks down the jumper. 12 points for him.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number one.
Rockets the pass to Levin. And the Bulls with another miss.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
And the layup's good off the glass.
Intelligent passing there to make that hoop possible.
Puts the lead pass in front of him. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
How did he get that to go?
Even after the whistle, I like the awareness, the alertness, and the presence of mind to finish the play.
Well, the focus on his defense mainly because he's outstanding. You try a crossover or a hesitation move on him, and you're likely to get your pocket picked. You got to be careful with the ball.
And you know, at the end of the day, Steve, you just have to respect his overall defensive acumen. I mean, it's not just one thing he does well at that end. He knows how to guard from A to Z.
6 on the shot clock. And that's on a bounce. Philadelphia will retain possession. And a chance now to look at the top scoring big men during the regular season. And you look at DeRozan, top 5 scorer in the league. What a player he is.
You know, that's as scary a collection of big men as you'd want to see. Game planning for any of them is a challenge because you know how much defensive attention you're going to have to devote to them.
Yeah, it's almost like you got to pick your poison. Either you leave other areas of the floor open and put some extra bodies down low, or you risk one of these guys running wild on you.
Man, his shooting is just falling off the table, guys. He can't buy a shot out there.
Here's the three. No good. And Philadelphia the other way now. Milton, he's guarded by LaRusso. Drummond with the block. Here's LaRusso. Feeds to Drummond. Excellent D there from George.
He's been anything but his usual. This quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Hooked away. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And the 76ers making a change here. Kicks to Harden. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
Oh, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
Milton defended by Ball. Shot clock at 6. Here's Milton. Gets the front of the rim and out. The Bulls leading by 15. Number 32. Nailed from three-point land. He has 5.
That's how you extend the lead. I mean, they have tremendous confidence going for them right now. And that confidence is leading to some excellent shooting. Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Oof. Yeah, turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
The 76ers making a switch here. Bulls have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter. A nice efficient 50%. And DeRozan. Here we go. Here's Drummond. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Milton defended by Ball. Poked loose. Number 22, Lawson defending. Number 22, nice shot from 10 feet out. The Bulls leading by 20. DeRozan with it. Now guarded by Richmond. And they'll keep possession. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line. And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the strike. 1:53 left to play here in the half. Hero defended by Drummond. Clock at 6. Number 22, Lawson defending. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
He didn't get off to much of a start early on, but seems to have shaken off the rust here in the quarter.
Chicago has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. There's the dish to Richmond. It's off his foot. And it's being called a kickball. .119 left to play here in the second quarter. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Richmond's got 13.
Well, they're not shooting as many from outside here in the second quarter.
Well, they were shooting well early on. I like their spacing and their offensive flow. I think they need to get back to that.
Jumps up, hammers it on to polish off the break.
Now, that was an incredible reverse throwdown right there. Tremendous body control.
I'd even go as far as say, Clark, that was a punctuation game.
I can feel that.
Send a message.
Yeah. A message and put it on the highlight reel for later.
It's tipped. Outside, George. Six to shoot. The fader. It's rebounded by Russell. Chicago leading by 19 points. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Ball, the pass to Lawson. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Milton defended by Ball. Back to Richmond. Fires the three. The shot no good. Number 32. No good trying to beat the buzzer. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close.
Now, presented by Sprint. What unbelievable postseason. The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round one matchup. What a game we're seeing from Richmond.
How about the opening half of basketball? He played so much riding on this game, and he came out and took immediate control.
And that's part of what makes him special. In big games, he lays it all out there. He wants to be the one to win it or lose it for him.
DeRozan out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Ball in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
I'll tell you what, until this defense gets out and defends the three-point line, it's going to be a parade.
Yeah, we've already seen 3 in a row from out there.
Looked like some miscommunication there offensively. Those guys were not on the same page.
DeRozan dishes to Lawson. Here's Drummond, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Drummond's got 8 points.
Well, most of all, I just love the work he puts in on the offensive glass. So many of his points come on putbacks just because of sheer hustle.
And I also really like his skill as a low post passer, guys. He sees the whole court and doesn't hesitate to pass up his own shot if he can get the ball to a teammate for a better look.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
And Lawson hits 2 free throws. Here is Harden. And a minute played as the second half gets going. To halt the run. Shot is no good.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backcourt.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you, Clark. Their rebounding is right there at the top of the list.
They swipe it. DeRozan against Richmond. It's good on the putback.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Yeah, you look at the numbers, 10 of the last 12 points have come from close range, so I agree.
Tipped. He's got a clear path by himself.
What a play.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Milton defended by Ball. Pass to Richmond. Pocket 6. Here's Milton. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. He has 6.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area. Excellent communication between teammates on the alley-oop.
And that's what you need to pull that off.
Well, both ends of that play, just fantastic.
The 76ers have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. And Philadelphia calls time here. Now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that had the most blocks during the regular season. The 76ers third.
You know, they've been dominant thanks to their length and strength and concentration on blocking shots. They knocked a few balls practically out of the arena this season and hope to do the same here in the postseason.
Drummond with the block. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Lawson with the ball, and it's Drummond missing.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
On the wing, Harden for the 3. It's rebounded by Lawson. Lawson's got 4 rebounds in this game.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far, Steve.
And even if it's only a modest advantage that they have in that category, it's still significant factor.
Harden kicks to Richmond. A finger roll finish at the bucket. Richmond's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, you know, he has shot the ball well, but it has not been contagious. And his teammates, they haven't had the same groove, and that's why we're looking at this result so far.
Back to DeRozan. Passes at the ball. There's the triple. He kicks to DeRozan. Hits it from three-point range. DeRozan's got 12. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. There's the pass to Sampson. Milton defended by Ball. Harden against Lawson. Takes a three. Can't get it to go. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Number 32 is covered by Richmond. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Bulls making a switch here. Hero defended by Jones. And he dumps it down.
The defense just couldn't recover in time.
Yeah, the D pretty much went brain neutral on that one, Clark. Wouldn't
Yes,
you?
sir. I like that phrase.
Yeah, I don't use that phrase very often, but to me that's what happened. He shifted the brain to neutral.
That was embarrassing.
It's Harden with the drive. There's the block. The kick out to Williams. Outside, Jones. There's some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Lawson. Uses the glass to clock it in. Lawson's got 6 points in the quarter. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for Chicago.
Their defense has been outstanding, Kevin. Closing out on shots, blocking a lot of them as well.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Milton. Rebound by Williams.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Well, this quarter has gone awfully well for him. It seems like every chance he's gotten, he's pretty much converted.
Philadelphia's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And the 76ers making a change here. Number 11. And the layup is good.
They ran that inbounds play perfectly there to get the quick hitter.
The Bulls have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. And Williams, here we go. Ball, the pass to Jones. A three-pointer, no good. 76ers have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Pass to Sampson. And he uses the glass on the lane. He's got 16.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Here's DeRozan, rejected by Sampson. And the 76ers making a change here. Chicago on defense. He's against Williams. And there's the defensive 3-second call. The 76ers have missed both free throws they've attempted tonight. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Milton, DeRozan defending. Good D by Jones.
I think it's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if he keeps missing those kinds of shots, Kevin. I mean, they need his points.
Number 12. Here's Ball. And again, Chicago. No good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 7 for 16 the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. And it's blocked by DeRozan. Jones, the pass to Ball. And he banks in the lane. 10 points for him. 76ers shooting, certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Back to Richmond. No good on the three.
Well, he struggled a little bit in the second half. Remember, he hit 3 of those in the first half.
Ball, the pass to DeRozan. Leaps for it, out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. And Philadelphia making a change here. Philadelphia's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Milton, defended by Ball. They get a hand on it. One-on-one fast break. Owen is going up for the alley-oop here. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Well, that's the easiest opportunity an offense can get off a steal.
Exactly. No defense for that.
Harrell, DeRozan defending. The 10-footer. That's good. He's got 8. Chicago has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Boston from outside. It's rebounded by Sampson.
Now, remember, he made 2 3-pointers in the first half, but has not been able to get anything to fall here in the second.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I like the call. I thought the defense was moving there.
Yeah, I think he slid underneath. Good blocking call that trip.
And the 76ers making a change here. Richmond's checked in, and that one's good. And Chicago shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Boston, this is Vucevic. Well, that's a collection of assassins you see on your screen right there. Just deadly. They were the most accurate shooting guards in the regular season. He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line. And Philadelphia making a change here. Both free throws good from Vucevic.
And if they continue to shoot well from the free throw line like they are, then their lead is going to be pretty steady here.
That's not an overstatement. They've literally not missed a single foul shot this half. Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game. And the 76ers making a change here. So he gets them both. And Philadelphia has possession. Milton defended by Ball. Inside, here's Sampson. Rejected by Vucevic. The 76ers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. That free throw good from Sampson. Goran Dragic is checked in for Chicago. Both free throws good from Sampson. And Chicago shooting it quite well in this third quarter, 53%, and the offense is rolling. Dragic gets to DeRozan. And the Bulls with another miss. Philadelphia's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Harrell defended by Vucevic. Here's Milton. Got it from 16 feet. He's got 8. Picked off in midair. Sampson. And the shot is good.
It's a good thing he showed up today because without him, this team would be in big trouble.
Dragic the pass to Levin. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist.
Boy, they've come out of halftime just smoking hot from behind the arc.
Hey, trust me on this one, partner. They are going to continue to let him fly.
And he finished it off with the layup. Dragic has got 6.
Boy, they've looked good in the open floor today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Well, they've been doing the right thing, Steve. Anytime they've had numbers, they've gone straight up court with it right away. Boom.
The 3 quarters of play all in the book. Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round 1 playoff matchup. 76ers shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57% on the court for Philadelphia to start the 4th. Passes to Sampson. 76ers moving the ball around. Outside, George. Just 5 on the clock. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. George has got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the 76ers. Lane passes to LaRusso. No good with the triple. Here's Milton. Rebound by the Bulls.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane. Yeah, he put himself in great position to finish that break off, guys.
Yep, right to the rack.
Here's Philadelphia. Tipped away. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. He lobs it up. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
Looky here. How about that play? Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook for future reference.
Perfectly done. He put it on a platter for him.
He sure did. And how about the touch on the finish, too? That was really nicely done.
Number 55. 6 on the shot clock. Good on the triple. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Here's LaRusso. Here's Dragic from outside. That is good. Dragic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, the rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little imprudent to try to get those points right back, but it worked.
Off his foot, and it's whistled a kick. The 76ers making a switch here. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Number 11, he's guarded by Dragic. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Long range from the inbound. LaRusso, no good. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Poked away, and that'll be Philadelphia as it goes out of bounds. 76ers retain possession. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. There's the bucket, good. The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. He passes to Vucevic. That's good.
Smart. Use that big height advantage. Get the shot off.
Well, it's hard to put a big man on him, Steve, that far from the hoop. I mean, he's versatile.
Number 11. He's guarded by LaRusso. He dishes it to George. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
Yeah, and unless they make some rotations and closeouts defensively, there's more to come, Clark.
Number 30. And he gets off the fast break with a monster slam.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Number 11. He's guarded by LaRusso. Number 55. No good off the back of the rim.
You know, that mid-range jump shot is not his strong suit, even when he gets a good look like that.
Williams with the ball. George picks him up. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. But they get it back. Vucevic. And Chicago scoring again.
Tell you what, fellas, he loves those mid-range jumpers. I mean, that's where he makes his money.
Back to George. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one.
This has not at all been the kind of performance that we needed out of him.
Gets it to go.
Defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
Knocked away. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. To end the run, it's rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
Second free throw, no good. And he lobs it.
Up high and down hard. That's how you use it, brother. The solo alley-oop. That's not something we see too often.
Timed it perfectly. You're right. And caught the defense totally off guard.
I can remember Tracy McGrady doing that. First guy I ever saw pull that off.
Back to George. There's the 3. Rejected by Vucevic. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Shot clock at 5. The 76ers need to get off a shot. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession.
Couldn't quite hang on to it. They can't afford too many turnovers.
For Chicago, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Jones, no luck. 76ers have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Number 11, defended by Vucevic. Harrell, blanketed by the D, he fights to the rim for the layup. Here's Chicago, stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Jones, the pass to LaRusso, drills it from outside.
And those are not the kind of three-point opportunities you can give to shooters in the NBA. These guys are just too good.
You're exactly right. It'll burn you every time, just like it's burning them here. Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
The kick out to Williams. And Chicago scoring again.
Nice kick out after the defense had collapsed on him.
Philadelphia's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. It's rebounded by Vucevic.
He doesn't really scare a defense at all. You've seen him miss quite a few just like those.
And it's Dragic off the drive. LaRusso off target from outside.
How it happens. He's wide open, but just couldn't get it to go.
Williams passes to LaRusso. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 3 assists tonight.
You know, even though he doesn't really have a long-range ability on a consistent level, he can knock down some open ones.
The 3 from George. Chicago grabs the miss. Jones has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Russo, the pass to Vucevic. No good.
Well, you got to love the effort, but probably an ill-advised decision in the end to go for that alley-oop.
Yep, that sequence went from pretty to ugly in a hurry. You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
LaRusso knocks down the 10-footer.
Well, since we hit half number 2, he's finally come around. The first half was not his best, obviously.
Number 55. He's guarded by Dragic. Back to George. Fires the 3. That doesn't go either for George.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
On the basket by Jones.
Nice soft touch to drop that one in.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
The 3 from George. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got 4 rebounds in this game. And it's Jones finishing it off.
And that puts a cherry on top, so to speak, of what's been a phenomenal showing for them.
All over but the whining now, Steve. They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
Now, I'll tell you what, they've turned a lot of those rebounds into points at the other end.
The kick out to Williams. But they recover it.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball.
Russo, the pass to Vucevic. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And that one misses. And Philadelphia making a change here. He hits the second from the line. 76ers shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Looking to end the run. The offensive rebound. Picked his pocket. 58 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Williams for three. That is good.
He's just been the man since the start of this quarter. And just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
Number 11. He's guarded by Dragic. Outside, George. The three. And yes, sir, that one drops.
You know, defensively, you cannot forget about him. It gave him a wide open look there.
It's Dragic with the drive. Number 12. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
And nothing you can do to salvage this one at this point. Game over.
Not anymore. Any chance they had is gone.
And the basket good. The Bulls shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Dragic with it. From deep three-point range, can't connect.